Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. This video is September's version of Melt of the Month. So let's go ahead and get started. Each month I review my favorite melts of the month. Usually it's a beginning or now middle of the next month. So this is for September, like I said. I don't have too many, even though I melted through a lot of wax in September, there were just not that many that, I have a handful here. There was not that many that really stood out to me. Not that I melted a lot of bad stuff, but I'm just trying to really keep the cream of the crop in these videos here. So in a couple of months, probably the beginning of January, I will do a melts of the year. And then what I do is each month, after I review everything in this video, I will take my absolute favorites from this bunch, and then out of everything, it will be a compilation video from January to December 2023. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So if this is something you're interested in, watch in January, and I'll do a recap of my whole entire year. So yeah, I might have repeated myself there a little bit, but I'm just trying to explain what's on tap for January and this series on my channel. So let's dive right in. We're going to go to a scoop here. This is L3. L3 has amazing scoops. L3 is owned by Jennifer Westing from Junction City, Oregon. Trish Pergamet has the Bath & Body side, Belux Essentials, I think it's called. She is working on the pre-order. They had some Bath & Body stuff, and she just had some for the sale on Friday. So if you haven't checked out the Bath & Body Works side of L3, give it a try. This one here is Dreamsicle, Orange Chiffon Cake, Orange Sherbet, and Zucchini Bread. This one was in my most recent empties. My most recent empties video, I believe, or the one before. I don't quite remember. I love this one, strictly because it's really hard, in my opinion, to find a really good, rich, deep, strong orange bakery blend. And this here, I don't know who created this, but this is fantastic. The Dreamsicle, of course, is the old-fashioned popsicle of orange and vanilla, which I can't even find in the store anymore. Maybe they're there and I just don't see them. But Dreamsicle, Orange Chiffon Cake. Orange Chiffon Cake is it's a really nice creamy orange blend. It's stronger to me than orange juice cake, if you've ever had orange juice cake. I prefer the creaminess and the buttercream that's in the orange chiffon cake. And of course, orange sherbet just gives that extra pop of creaminess. I love orange sherbet. And then zucchini bread, of course. Zucchini bread rounds it out with the masterpiece that oil is, and it just blends so beautifully with the orange. So this is one I would absolutely request again. I really enjoyed this. in the scoop. I feel that this would perform well in the harder wax version, but I am just in love with scoops. And I've been using scoops more. Of course, in my home, I've said the types of warmers I have. I have a Sensia cord, and I have several hot plate element warmers in my home, and I have several tea light warmers. I will put links to my favorite of those products down in the description of this video, and you can check those out at your leisure if you're interested in the ones I use in my home. So this here is one I would buy again. I would request this again, absolutely, just because it's orange, and orange wax isn't really all that common. Orange is kind of thought, it kind of gets to the back burner, but I think orange bakery is just delicious. So that's why that one made the mark for this month. This next one is from Kay. Kay is owned by Carla Meredith, and I think is she in Missouri? She's in a Midwestern state. I'm sorry, I don't remember exactly what state she's in. This is Autumn Crunch. This is one of the new blends from the fall here. I think Catherine created this blend, actually. This is caramel apple, zucchini bread, and pumpkin peanut brittle. I loved this one. I ordered from Kay's back when she had her 25% off sale. I believe it was in July, maybe the beginning of August. I think it was in July. I ordered this, and I ordered a mess of other clams. This one here it's delicious, it's fantastic. It's caramel apple and zucchini bread with a little bit of extra richness from the pumpkin peanut brittle. Of course, I don't get too much peanut brittle from this blend because the caramel apple and the zucchini bread is just, they're so strong, but the pumpkin peanut brittle is blended beautifully. This is a really rich, strong thrower in all of my warmers. I love this one. I would buy this one again. Absolutely. Next, we have another L3 product. This is Night at the Carnival. I know this one has been quite popular in the last, since this one was created. I believe this one was created back in the spring. This is a customer creation winner from the spring time when Jen did that last contest. This is kettle corn, cupcakes at Tiffany's, vanilla butter fudge, and zucchini bread. This one, I know who created this blend, and I know what she was trying to dupe, but I'll just leave it at that. This is one I have had many times. I have a couple of scoops of this. Ooh, excuse me. Sometimes breathing just makes you catch your breath. This has been poured many times from its creation date to, current, and it's a really good one. It's heavy on the kettle corn, so if you do like kettle corn, this would be one that's there for you. And if it's a little too strong for you, you could always blend it with another bakery of some sorts. Put some more cupcakes at Tiffany's in there, put some buttercream frosting. Of course, it would change, the scent that this, is. But if kettle corn is a little bit too strong for you, then, I would suggest blending it with something that will cream it up a little bit. So I like that one. I will always have that one in my collection. This next one is Second and Spruce. This is Ladada or Ladada. I love this one. This is Second and Spruce is owned by Erica Kane from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She is finishing up her pre-order that I know so many of us out there, especially the folks who haven't had a chance to try Erica's wax, are so excited for her pre-order to ship. I have been fortunate enough, I've purchased from her a few times, and I in love with her wax. Her formula is soft. I would even say it's a little bit softer than Teddy Bees, but they're right on the same, right on the same consistency. Her wax throws beautifully in my home. In all the warmers that I've had it in, I've melted her blends throughout my home, upstairs and downstairs. I really, really like it. Ladada is espresso, brown sugar, pecans, pound cake, and zucchini bread. So this is quite a heavy, heavy bakery coffee blend. This one here is fantastic. I know there are those of you out there who have tried this blend, and a couple of you I've talked to personally about this blend, and it's fantastic. It has a perfect amount, a great balance of the pecans. You can smell the espresso, but it's not a knock you down in the face strong coffee. It has the richness of the pound cake, the zucchini bread, the brown sugar, the pecans. I love this. I bought, I think, 2 mini loaves in the pre-order. This was offered. I think I bought 2. And it is one I will always have. I love this one. Very, very good. I don't have any more Second and Spruce here. This next one is Teddy Bees. Teddy Bees is owned by Tiffany Smith from Houston, Texas. She is also working on the pre-order from, when was the beginning of September, I think, was her pre-order. She's working on that, and that will be out in our homes probably sometime in November, I would say. Not sure. I haven't looked at the itinerary that Desi posted, but maybe sooner than November. This is Waffle Bomb. Waffle Bomb is berry waffle cone, pumpkin pecan waffles, funnel cake, and powdered sugar. Now this one here, this was poured last June 22. This one I sniffed so many times. I know all of us are guilty of going and just sniffing blends, even though they're not really ready to melt. Either they're not chopped or they're not cured enough for our liking. But I sniffed this blend so much. It's so rich. This one here, I'm not in love with a lot of funnel cake oils. In fact, I was melting a blend from Rose Girls earlier today, and the funnel cake oils, sometimes they pull really really weird spice to me, and I can't quite put my finger on what it is, but that one I had to take out of the warmer because I just couldn't do that. But this funnel cake here, the reason why I believe I can accept this one is the pumpkin pecan waffles is there and the berry waffle cone. I mean, you have both of those going, and the combination of the berry waffle cone and the pumpkin pecan waffles, it just becomes this delicious confectionery blend that just smells like 1,000 calories. It really, really does. I love this. I would vote this back again. This is all I had of this little blend here, and I love this. So if these notes are up your alley and this one makes the cut for future pre-order, give it a try. I think you'll like it. Next, I have Desa. Desa's Homespun Scents. Desa's is owned by Desa Bonner from Gilbert, Arizona. She just finished the pre-order that she had, I believe it was the end of August. No, it was the beginning of September, the first weekend in September. She finished that, and she's going to need a couple more weeks to get everything packaged and labels printed and all that fun stuff, you know, at the end here. And then we'll be getting our goodies in the next couple of weeks from Desa. This one is Almond Cream Baguette. Now this one was offered on the last pre-order from her, and I bought a big bar because I absolutely love this. It's so good. It's almond cream, crusty baguette, and powdered sugar. Love this one, and it just hits every nail on the head. All of these notes here, you can smell each individual one. You can get the sweetness from the powdered sugar. You can get the almond cream. I love it. It's not cherry. You can get the crusty, the bread. I believe this oil is similar to the same one that she uses in fresh bread and jam. It could be different, I'm not sure, but my nose picks up a similarity between those two if you've ever had the fresh bread and jam. So I love almond blends. I love this. I mean, I bought a big bar of it. I should have bought a loaf, but I didn't. But this is delicious. It's a great blender too. You could throw it in with some any bakery. I mean, you could always add a little touch of creaminess to it. Next, I have Super Tarts. Super Tarts is owned by Brandy Williams from Sequim, Washington. She just finished, I saw earlier on Facebook, she just finished pouring the fall, I don't know if it was Fright Nights or what pre-order it was. Maybe not Fright Nights. I think Fright Nights is already shipped. Pardon me, I don't follow Super Tarts all that much anymore, but I just did see that she finished pouring a fall pre-order. I don't know what that is though. So if you are someone who purchased from that, then you know, yippee, your goodies are on their way, hopefully. So this next one here is from the Fake and Bake sampler that she had earlier this year. This is Fake and Bake blended with pink sugar. Fake and Bake is zucchini bread, sweet cream, and sugar cookies, and it is fantastic. In fact, I actually melted it earlier this morning in my tea light warmer, and I could smell it all the way downstairs, and I had it in the one upstairs in my guest bathroom. And yes, I am someone who will melt anything in the bathroom. I melt bakery in the bathroom, and you know, I'm not a person that just strictly sticks to fresh in the bathroom. But if that's something that you do, then maybe Fake and Bake is better in your kitchen or somewhere where you melt your bakery stuff. But if you haven't tried Fake and Bake, I really encourage you to try to at least next time she offers it. I don't know when that is, and neither does she, I don't think. Try it. It's one of the best blends I've smelled, and it definitely is my favorite blend of Super Tarts, and a close second is Jaws. Jaws is really, really good too. But what I liked about this one here, this shape was like a feather, a large feather, like a what shape is this? Oh man, I'm going back to elementary school. Like a banana, but it had the other half on top. What is that? Not an oval. An oval? Is it an oval? Man, I'm losing it. An oval. Oh, you gotta have fun. I really liked the pink sugar blended with the Fake and Bake, and I will preface that by saying that I'm not a pink sugar person. If I'm going to have it in my home, it's got to be in a blend, and it's got to have 2 or 3 other oils mixed with it. I will not melt pink sugar alone in my home. I don't wear pink sugar fragrance. It's too sweet for me. I'm not a sickeningly sweet candy, cotton candy person. I know there's a lot of you out there that are. I personally am not. So when I was given this, I thought, oh, pink sugar, I'm not sure. But I gave it a chance and I melted it and I absolutely loved it. And I know this is probably a only poured one time kind of situation, but you know, maybe I can try to dupe it from another vendor if I choose to, if I feel like it. You know what I mean? This is really, really good. If you have the Fake and Bake sampler and you haven't melted anything out of it yet, give this one a try, and I hope you like it. It's a nice take on pink sugar and bakery. And the last three I have here are from Sassy Girl Aroma. The first one I want to talk about is Mixing Bowl. Now, Mixing Bowl, I bought this in August, and usually I don't use a brittle right away, but I had to crack into this baby and use it, and I'm all out now. This, and I have several, I know I've been bad, I have several orders pending with Sassy Girl, and I might have bought more Mixing Bowl, but frankly I don't remember. So I just kind of wait for my orders to get here and then look at my email and just make sure that I got everything that I ordered and you know it's correct. I don't remember, and it's like Christmas, it's a little bit of a surprise. So Mixing Bowl, the notes are coconut milk, sugar cookies, wild berry mousse, serendipity, and zucchini bread. So serendipity is an OG oil. It is coconut and vanilla and coconut, vanilla, what's the other one in there? Cherry. Coconut, vanilla, and cherry. And it's good. I like serendipity. It has enough creaminess in it and enough vanilla to kind of tone down the cherry aspect a little bit, and the coconut is just a hint. So if coconut isn't for you, you know, don't be scared by this blend. It also does have coconut milk in it, but it's not tropical. It's just added there for an extra bit of creaminess, and I love this blend. You have to like wildberry mousse though to like this, because it is heavy in the wildberry mousse. I've fell in love with wildberry mousse over the summer. If you follow me, you will remember that I've said that many times. I love this. You have the creaminess from the sugar cookies and the richness from the zucchini bread. I love this. I think wildberry mousse and zucchini bread or sugar cookies is one of the best bakery blends. It's simple and it's fantastic. It touches that fruity and it touches that bakery and that creaminess, and I adore it. The next one, this is a classic. This is Night on the Beach. I have several of these brittles. This is Beach Nights. This is her custom-made oil that she has created for her of Beach Nights. Beach Nights is a warm blend of toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, and s'mores. Beach Nights is very hard to describe to somebody, and it's kind of in a category all its own. It's not a bakery. It's not fresh. It's not aquatic. It's not fruit. It's not chocolate. And I've said this before, and I know the question has been asked several times in Julie's group. Sassy Girl is owned by Julie G from Tomah, Wisconsin. One of these days I will find out how to pronounce her last name correctly. I don't want to butcher it and disrespect her. So it's one I've seen posted several times. You know, here and there in her group. What does Beach Night smell like? And I've commented, it's kind of hard to describe. It's one of those blends that unfortunately you kind of just have to buy it and smell it to see, you know, how do you take to it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? You kind of just have to buy it and try it. It's not something to describe, you know, what does sugar cookie smell like, or what is serendipity. You know, it's not an easy answer. And Julie offers a ton of Beach Nights blends because her Beach Nights is so well loved in the industry. My opinion is it's the best Beach Nights out there in the wax community. I will always have it. I do not hesitate to try any of her new Beach Night blends, and I do buy some blends that I've had in the past from her that are tried and true staples, her Beach Nights blends, Montego Bay, Oath, just to name a few. I recently finished Impresso Machine, which is a coffee and Beach Nights blend, and I really, really like that one too, with blackberry. So Night on the Beach, it's versatile. You can blend it with anything and it will work. I mean, it's just one of those unicorn oils in my opinion. So the last one I want to talk about is It's Fall Charlie Brown. It's Fall Charlie Brown was offered, I think, last week in a loaf, and I forgot to order it, and I wanted to get more of it because I loved this. This is also one I bought in August. This is apple, pumpkin strudel, and zucchini bread. This is so good. I mean, this is similar to Fall Bakery. Fall Bakery, I think, has apple pie in it and something else, and maybe not pumpkin. I don't quite remember, but they're similar. But it's fall, Charlie Brown. When it comes back, I'm going to buy it how it's offered. I've even thought about buying it in a perfume, but I tend to stick. I don't like to put a lot of... I will wear food smelling perfumes in my life, but I tend to stick to non-food items in my fragrances. But this is one I would make an exception for because it does smell really, really good. This is apple and pumpkin and bakery and a little bit of spice, but not bad. This is fall in a blend. I mean, if you have this and you haven't melted it, give it a try. 'Tis the season to use this baby up. So those are my favorite melts of the month for September. Stay tuned at the end of this month for October's melts of the month. So I hope you guys have a beautiful week ahead, and I'll see you soon.